Jaguars football is almost back. Training camp for the Jacksonville Jaguars kicks off tomorrow. We are just 2.5 weeks away from the preseason opener against the Kansas City Chiefs and less than 7 weeks away from the regular season opener in Miami versus the Dolphins. It is an exciting time for Jacksonville Jaguars football and Jaguars fans. And so we've been breaking down the 2024 Jaguars rookie draft class. 9 rookies. We've covered 5 of them so far. We're going to drop the links in the comments, so be sure to check those out. We've already covered Jerrion Jones, Brian Thomas Jr., Javon Foster, Cam Little, and DeAndre Prince. And today we're breaking down Myles Cole, 10 reasons to love Jaguars 7th round pick out of Texas Tech, edge rusher Myles Cole. We're going to start off with number 1. Everyone loves the draft sleeper. Everyone loves that diamond in the rough, the guy that is maybe someone no one's ever really heard of or very few people have heard of, a day 3 pick that turns out to be a home run. And so this is very much Myles Cole. He is going to be boom or bust, and as Jags fans, we are cheering for a big-time hit here. And so Sports Illustrated has already called Myles Cole their favorite Jaguars sleeper from all 9 draft picks in the 2024 class. Several people, in fact, most draft sites had Myles Cole at a 5th round grade, including NFL.com, Draft Buzz, Bleacher Report, all had him right around the 5th round, right around top 150. So the fact that the Jaguars got him in the middle of the 7th round at pick number 236 means they could have gotten a very, very good steal in Myles Cole in the middle of the 7th round at pick number 236. And the reason he could be a potential big-time draft sleeper, a potential steal, is reason number 2 to love Myles Cole: insane, and that's in all caps, insane athleticism. The dude is like he was built in a lab, tested at the NFL Combine. It was almost breaking records. He was so good. In fact, he tested as the 8th best edge rusher, not in this draft class, but in Combine history. His RAS score was a 9.96. A lot of people are calling him Trayvon Walker 2.0, but the reality is Myles Cole is even more athletic than Walker. Now, let's not get crazy. He is nowhere near the production of Trayvon Walker. There's a reason he fell to the 7th round. He is a 24-year-old raw project, which is a very rare term. When you're 24 years old, you typically think of that as a much younger guy. But his athleticism is off the charts. He ran a 4.67. He is 6'6", 278 pounds. He had a 35-inch vertical, which is just crazy for a dude of his size. He also has nearly 37-inch arms, which was the longest of all edge rushers tested in the drafting process. So insane athleticism. Reason number 3 to be excited for this draft pick and this rookie is he comes into an ideal situation. He can learn from a guy like Trayvon Walker, who's a very similar body frame, and he gets to learn from one of the best, I'm just going to say it, Joshua Hines-Allen, a top 5 edge rusher in the NFL. Let me know in the comments if you think he's top 5 or not, or if you would say he's higher, maybe top 3. I think he's going to break his record that he just shattered last season in terms of sacks for the Jaguars. But Myles Cole can come in and learn from 2 very, very good edge rushers. And he comes into a situation where new defense coordinator Ryan Nielsen has already said, look, this is a guy that we thought was a great fit. He fits the style of defense we want to play. He fits a 4-3 edge rusher, 4-3 defensive end for the Jaguars. And ultimately, it's going to be low expectations. Again, he's a 7th round pick. There's going to be several guys in front of him in terms of the depth chart. So I think the Jaguars and as Jags fans, anything we get from Myles Cole in the rookie season is just going to be icing on the cake for us. Number 4 reason to be excited for Myles Cole is who doesn't love an underdog story? Coming out of high school, he was a 2-star recruit, played 6 seasons of college football, 4 years at University of Louisiana at Monroe, and then transferred and played his last two seasons for the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Again, was picked in the 7th round. Often as a diehard Jaguars fans, we are often the underdogs, so naturally we love the underdog story. Myles Cole is a potential underdog story on a potential underdog team. And so that's reason number 4. Number 5 is he's got the potential to play inside or outside on the defensive line. His last 2 seasons for Texas Tech took more than 100 snaps at the defensive tackle position. Now, he's already practiced at rookie minicamp. It's very clear that the Jaguars want him to be a depth piece as an edge rusher. But if for whatever reason, that doesn't work out because of his size at 6'6", 280, there's a very real possibility that he just puts on 10, 15, 20 pounds of muscle and tries it and takes another shot, because I think the Jaguars would roll the dice and see, okay, well, maybe he can play defensive tackle. He's so athletic. We're going to try to give him as many shots as we can to at least make the team and see where he goes from there. Reason number 6 is that he's stayed healthy in college. Look, sometimes the best ability is just availability. In the last 4 out of his 5 seasons, he played at least 12 games. He played 59 games in college. And so a Jaguars defense that faced a lot of injuries last season, you never know what this is going to look like. The fact that he has stayed healthy throughout so much of his 6-year college career should bode well that if he can perform and play at an NFL level, at least he is going to be available and ready to go. Reason number 7 is he improved each season at Texas Tech. The reality is, too, he improved each season at University of Louisiana in Monroe. And then his stats, his production took a dip from 2021 to 2022 because he went up in level in terms of competition. But the jump from 2022 to 2023 is what's really exciting, because he had his best season as a 6-year senior at Texas Tech. He had his best season against his highest level of competition, made Big 12 honorable mention, and he put up career highs for most all of these numbers: 32 tackles, 6.5 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 1 pass deflection, which I'm just saying, if you have 6'6", 280, and you have nearly 37-inch arms, you need to have more than 1 career pass deflection when you're in Jacksonville. So Myles Cole, if you make the team, get some pass deflections. You're too big, too tall, disrupt the passer. But he improved each season at Texas Tech. Reason number 8 to be excited for Myles Cole and to love this draft pick, this rookie, is that he's got the tools to become an elite run stuffer. This is the best part of his game at this point. Again, across the board, he's got to improve in every area to be ready to make an NFL impact, even to have significant playing time on the Jacksonville Jaguars. But this is the one area where I think when he does get on the field, if he does get on the field, we're going to see him make some plays for the Jaguars, potentially in goal line packages, potentially in 3rd and short, other situations where you may see just his size and his speed, athleticism show up for the Jaguars again, because we hate to relive it. But the reason the Jaguars, one of the reasons the Jaguars didn't make the playoffs last year was that Week 18 debacle where we let Derrick Henry run all over us. So again, I think Myles Cole is much more of a long-term solution for this, but could at least be a potential building block on the Jaguars having a better run defense in the future. Reason number 9 is that he is bigger, faster, stronger. Those are 3 words to describe Myles Cole. These are 3 words to describe the direction that the NFL is always going. The NFL is always trending towards bigger, faster, stronger. And those are 3 words to describe Myles Cole. And so he at least has the tools to be a very, very good NFL player. Then reason number 10 to love Myles Cole as a Jacksonville Jaguars rookie is that he is what I might call one of Baalke's boys. As a Jaguars fan now, we know a lot of what Baalke likes, what Trent Baalke, our GM, likes, what he looks for, especially in the draft. Number 1 is going to be potential. Look at the 2024 draft class. This is what we said on our podcast. Go back and listen to this episode breaking down and grading the entire draft class. This is a draft class that is going to rise or fall on potential. And in many ways, that's true of this entire offseason, even some of the free agency moves. A lot of moves towards potential. Well, Myles Cole is a big check in that area because he is all about potential. Number 2, we know that especially in edge rushers, but across the board, he loves a guy who's got long arms. Well, Myles Cole has maybe a historic wingspan for an edge rusher, so check. He loves, especially on the O-line, D-line, a guy with a lot of size, and so another check, 6'6", 280 pounds. Our next video, we're going to talk about the two defensive tackles out of LSU, Mason Smith and Jordan Jefferson. And then also trending this way, probably an influence of Ryan Nielsen, but especially on defense speed. Jaguars went out and got a lot of 4.3 guys. Now, Myles Cole isn't running a 4.3, but a 4.67 at his size puts him in the elite range for speed as a big power edge rusher. And so those are 10 reasons to love, to be fired up for the Jacksonville Jaguars, for rookie edge rusher Myles Cole. But we'd love to know your thoughts. Drop them in the comments. What do you think about Myles Cole? Do you think he makes a team? Do you think he has an impact his rookie season? What are you excited about for him? And let us know, especially with training camp kicking off now, what are you watching for the Jacksonville Jaguars in training camp?